Hey everybody, Sean with 32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 6th episode of classic Doctor Who. This one is Daleks Survivors. Last episode was fantastic. I've enjoyed all the episodes we've watched so far, but I think that one was my favourite because I know they retroactively added the Daleks title to the arc, but it was really interesting. It was really interesting how they had him right at the end, and I thought that was perfect. Like just that little hint. I can imagine how terrifying that must have been to children watching the show. Like, what the hell is that? Could that be? It was really well done, and one of my favorite things is the camera tricks they use. Like there was one that I compared to like when they first came out the TARDIS. The world looked a bit different. I compared it to like the high pass thing in Photoshop. That was really interesting. Make it like put you off ease. It was only on there for 3 seconds, but it put you off ease. Like, what the, like what? I wonder how they even did that back then. That would have been interesting to find out. But then where they had the camera off like kilter when Barbara was going around the Skara, going around the city. That was really well done. Except again, having a slightly off kilter camera puts you at ease, and like this movement. I actually like the wobbliness of the camera. I feel like maybe they knew about it in a lot of cases. I'm sure I know there are some like fluffs and mistakes in camera movements, doors opening, things like that. But I feel like especially in like that episode, they knew about it. They used it to an advantage, like made it a little bit wobbly to add to the character's wobbliness and that. I still wish they had double checked the radiation counter, because maybe I don't know not to go out there, because even the doctor was getting affected by it. I feel like all of them had headaches. I'm hoping either the doctor has something on the TARDIS, or that can help the radiation, or that little box, that metal box they found with vials inside. And the fact there was a human hand. I'm hoping there's somehow a man on a humanoid man, at least got a human hand, or something on there on Skara that can help them, because otherwise that's going to have really detrimental effects. Because I'm fairly certain the Daleks aren't going to help. If they're anything like the Daleks I've got used to in Modern Who. It was a really, really, really good episode. Really good episode. I really liked it was developing the characters and their the relationships, interactions and things like that. The way the Doctor is like trying to sneak, doing things. I would say behind their back, but he was directly in front of them when he crouched down at the console and loosened a thing, took it out and put it on loosely, and then was like, "Oh no, it must be loose, must be loose." Yes, we don't have mercury. Yes, that's a good idea. Good idea. We'll do that. And then Ian's like, "Oh," you could see the exact moment Ian worked out that the Doctor had done it on purpose. That was brilliantly done. That bit was so funny. I like the fact there's little tiny bits of humour in this. That is something that's continued all the way through with this humour. It's still present. No, but it was really well done. I'm trying to figure out how they're going to get to Barbara, because I'm pretty sure she went down in an elevator. And I want to know about the humanoid. Like, as far as I know, there's not humans on. Actually, no, there were humans on Skaro at least at some point. Because we had the episode with the 12th Doctor, well, 2 technically, where he's on Skaro, and you got the tribe, at least one tribe, I think 2. We only really see one of them, the man and the child. I'm not going to say it in case somebody hasn't seen that episode, but you know what child I'm on about. That where they're going through like the hat filled with the hand. So I know there's humans on Skaro at some point. I just didn't expect it to be at the same time as Daleks. I thought maybe they got converted into Daleks. I don't know. But yeah, I love how they with Skaro, with the city. It was like, I love the miniature they used. It was I really like seeing the techniques that were used when this was made. I'm glad. Like I spoke the last time about how I knew it was Daleks because I saw the title on BritBox. But I'm glad I didn't look closer at it because it actually did say Scaro in the little episode description. Now, I kind of assumed it would be on Scaro. I kind of assumed it would be, but I was so happy I was right. So I'm glad I at least didn't get spoiled for that a little bit there. I really liked that episode. It was a lot of fun. It was really well done. I'm excited to see and intrigued of how we're going to continue things and how things are going to happen now. And how they're going to save Barbara, combat the radiation. Are we going to see the humanoid? Is the humanoid going to help them? We shall see. We shall find out. I'm going to point out now, our weather's a bit crap here this morning. It's going to be raining on and off. So if you hear rain in the background or it starts thundering or anything like that, I do apologise. And it seems to be quite busy on the road outside my window. So if you hear cars in the background, again, I apologise. Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do. Only when I move will I hopefully be able to soundproof something like that. Anyway, if you enjoy this reaction, please feel free to like, comment or subscribe. Give that notification bell a tick and you'll know when the next video goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Again, stop asking me. I wish I could turn off the skip intro part on BritBox and on Netflix too, quite frankly. Because there's no way I'm skipping the Doctor Who intro. I never skip the Doctor Who intro in any episode. No matter how many times I hear each version of the intro, I never turn it off. Okay, we're with Barbara. Have we gone back? Yeah, we've gone back slightly. So she's calling in, and now she's gonna see it, right? I like the fact. There we go. Yeah. It ended with a bloody good scream from her. A really good scream from her. I like the fact it seems to be the same with the first arc. That it's continuing with the same writer all the way through, so you keep the same tone. Barbara. I like the simple set. You don't need over the top. Barbara. I know now people expect more and things like that, but I like seeing how it's all done.
We'll see what it goes to. Come on, right. What's the matter? Listen.
Listen to what?
Listen. This is more hopeful. We ought to find some mercury here.
Of course, you're going to assume you find exactly the same chemicals on this planet. Then again, periodic table and all that.
Measuring equipment. Measuring what?
I think Daleks operate something like that.
Gum. The ink's still quite wet. Yes. I can imagine what sort of people these are. They're intelligent anyway, very intelligent.
I wonder if the Doctor knows about Daleks yet.
Look at the needle. It's past the danger point. That explains a lot of things, doesn't it? The jungle turns to stone, the barren soil, and the fact that we're not feeling well. Radiation sickness? Yes, I'm afraid so.
Wow, how are they going to combat that?
Polluted with a very high level of fallout, and we've been walking around in it.
Okay, the subtitles are like minimising some of the text, so I do apologise for that. That's a bit wrong.
Neutron bomb. Yes.
The what?
It destroys all human tissues, but leaves the buildings and machines
Jesus.
intact.
That's horrible.
How much radiation? How badly?
It depends on how long ago it does it, doesn't it?
But where are we going to find them?
The TARDIS will have to take it to another time and place where we can be cured.
But don't you remember?
It's not working.
For the fluid link, yes. Yes, I'm afraid I cheated a little on that. There's nothing wrong with the fluid link.
At least he's been honest now. Oh dear.
Father, do you mean to say that you risked leaving the ship just to see this place?
You fool! You old fool!
They're allowed to be angry.
As much as you like, Chesterton, the point is, we need an immediate return to the ship, and I suggest we leave at once.
Hell no, not without Barbara.
All right, carry on, fine. How far do you think you'll get without this? Give that to me. Not until we've found Barbara. Give it to me, I say. No.
You held back from him, he's allowed to hold back from you.
Now I'm going to make sure that you get us back. Chesterton, this is... We're wasting time. We should be looking for Barbara.
Damn right. Okay, he did admit. Oh, okay, they found him. Yeah, there they are. They're so cool.
You will move ahead of us.
Oh, there's the voice for the first time. Now, does the Doctor know what they are? Or is this the first time he's ever encountered them? Ian, be careful, please.
I said immediately.
No, Ian, you idiot. Please tell me they've got stun ones at the moment. Please tell me they've got stun ones for prisoners.
Paralyzed. You will recover.
Shit me.
Unless you force us to use our weapons again.
How is that going to help running away? When they've clearly got weapons on them. I do like the fact like Ian and the Doctor argue, but they don't want the other dying, you know? I like that.
Are you all right?
Yes. What's the matter? What's happening?
Oh, I'm all right.
He tried to get away and we hurt him. Well, can't you stand up?
Oh, not without help. The feeling's coming back, don't worry.
At least that's not lasted long, that's something. The Doctor looks like he's struggling too.
Oh, they trapped me in some sort of lift.
Yeah.
They were down for ages.
They didn't hurt you?
No. Ian, what are they?
How the hell does she know? He know? How the hell would he know?
Do you think there's someone inside them?
Why is that funny?
I tried to think of how I could get away from them. Then I began to feel so weak and giddy.
Radiation.
We've got radiation sickness, all of us. The Doctor's pretty badly hit.
Fuck, he don't look good at all, does he?
We found the Geiger counter. It seems that all the time...
But it was like, how could the Daleks use those things unless they have prisoners that do it for them?
Treatment. We shall die.
He's really struggling. Maybe it's because his physiology, but then it wouldn't affect Susan as much.
200 days ago,
Okay.
the radiation count was 93. It is now 58. An impressive reduction.
Okay, the voices are different, so it's got to be the people inside, hasn't it?
Do not move out of the light. You are one of the Thal people.
The Thal?
I don't understand you.
Why are you suffering from radiation?
Oh, that must have been the people we saw in the 12th Doctor.
The truth is your supply of drugs has failed, and you came into the city to see if you could find more.
Really cool effect they've got on their voices.
You and your companions need a drug to stay alive.
We have no drugs. Drugs left outside the TARDIS.
They knew they were going to get ill, so they, the Thal put the drugs out there, and they were trying to help Susan, I suppose. So they and the Daleks have never heard of a TARDIS.
They may be the drugs you're referring to. Why not let one of us go and bring the files here?
No!
Move outside.
Really? So they're being affected too. Doctor, don't help them with the radiation. Get the drug to heal yourself and then get out of there.
That is enough.
Then we agree.
Don't help them. You'll save so much trouble for yourself and your people if you don't help them.
Over 500 years ago,
Okay.
there
Tell
were
us.
2 races of this planet.
Yeah, let's run the battle.
Daleks, after the neutronic war, our Dalek forefathers retired into the city.
Neutronic war, damn.
You're willing to send one of us in amongst them?
As you say yourself. All
Well, they don't really care about your lives,
depend on it.
but they're going to use that for against you. I wonder what it is like inside the Dalek casing at this point. 'Cause, like we saw in Modern Who, what they become like. What are they going to be like
Too bad, is it?
at this point?
Sit down for a
No, I'll be all right.
He's determined. He's not. Oh, he's trying. He's trying. Unfortunately, that happens.
Sit down.
It's wearing off. It's obviously better because he couldn't use them at all. So it is getting better.
Grandfather!
Are you all right?
I do like the fact they argue. Like I said, they argue, but they're looking after each other.
The file of drugs left outside the TARDIS, remember?
Yes, what about them?
It's possible that they may have been anti-radiation gloves.
Gloves? Gloves? I think that might have translated that wrong. Although it did sound like he said gloves. Maybe that was fluff.
So it wasn't our captors who left the drugs behind? No, if they were drugs. I've learned quite a lot from the Daleks. So who?
But that... Maybe they'll believe Susan now about the hand on her shoulder.
But what about the what do you call them, the Thals? I mean, how did they survive out there? Doctor. Doctor.
Doctor?
Let's get that drug quickly.
I like how he's concerned for him. Doesn't like him, but he's concerned for him.
As soon as they take me to the surface, I'll ask for water.
Maybe, I'm not sure you'd want to drink the water here, of the radiation.
I can't go alone, Ian. I'll have to go with you.
No, I want you to stay here, Susan.
But I can't. I must go with
Don't
you.
argue.
It's her fucking grandfather. Let her go.
Supposing these Daleks insist that only one of us goes. Then I'll have to take the key and I'll have to go on trying until the door opens.
No, you jam the lock.
Oh, she's got to go.
21 different holes inside the lock.
What?
There's one right place and 20 wrong ones. If you make a mistake, the whole inside of the lock will melt.
Fucking hell. That's a bit more complicated.
Come on, let's see if I can walk. No, it's all right, Barbara. You take it easy. Rest.
You two Doctor and Barbara look after each other.
I've got a feeling in this one, but...
I think Susan's going to have to go on her own by the look of it. Oh, pins and needles. No. Susan's going to have to go.
Leave now.
I'm not well enough yet.
You must leave now.
My legs are
Which
still...
one of you is going?
Susan. Susan's going to have to go on her own.
Give me more time.
Susan's going to have to go. It's got to be Susan, because Barbara's clearly not well enough. You can do it, Susan. You can do it.
Alone?
You can do it.
Susan, you see how ill they both are. We can't afford to wait until I can walk.
You can do it, Susan.
Go on.
You can do it. She should so fucking do it for your grandfather.
Don't stop for anything. Straight there, straight back.
She's brave enough. She could fucking do it. You got it. Yeah, the fucking way. Come on. Like they don't know. She's like, oi, fucking move.
The child has set out. A direction is being followed on the ranger scopes. Yes.
It's so weird hearing the different Dalek voices.
If she returns with the drug, am I to allow the prisoners to use it? No, they will die in time. Their only value is in bringing us enough of the foul drug to duplicate it for our own use.
Should have known that's what would happen.
How long did the doctor say we'd last without treatment? 48 hours?
I know. It's hit him so badly, Ian.
It's his physiology.
I've difficulty in keeping my eyes open.
Yes, I'm about the same.
You've got to try.
Had to have his own way, see the city.
Ian, that doesn't help.
No, I know.
Once you're all better, then have the argument. Right now, it's not going to help. Getting angry, it's going to use up your energy. Just calm down as best you can. It's fucking difficult when you're terrified.
How long has she been gone?
About an hour.
Fuck.
She should just be on the edge of the jungle by now.
Bloody hell, it's further than I thought. Having it being black and white actually really helps in this type of way, because you said like the stuff turns to stone and things, brittle stone and that. So having it black and white actually really helps it. I love how they made the leaves and stuff like that. Like, it's clearly plastic, but I like it. But Susan, calm down. What the fuck? Was that Susan or was that somebody watching her? What the fuck is that? I reckon they've got cloaks on, because that just looked like something. But then again, that might be the creature. There's definitely something watching her.
Even if Susan got back now, I don't know whether she'd be in time. Give me his coat.
Give him a pillow, make him as comfortable as possible. Even if this is it. This is it. You got to make him as comfortable as possible.
Barbara, come on now.
Oh, I'm all right.
No, you rest. You can't do anything more for him.
You sit there next to his head. You can at least stroke him, keep him calm, things like that. Fuck. Now she's falling asleep. Oh, he's standing now. That's a good thing. Cling on to that. Something's getting better at least. Nice. He stopped trying for a bit. Oh, fuck. Shit, what the fuck? Radiation, right? Is he going to be sick? Must be fine. It's alright. I think they left the They left the files there to help them. It's not the files' fault they didn't take it. But then again, the files could be as bad as the Daleks. They just get wiped out or something like that. I don't know.
I have just come from the prisoners. The old man is dying. How are the others? The woman is sleeping very heavily.
But if they bring it, she brings it back, the Daleks are just going to go, nope, ours. How do they pick it up, though? Do it, Susan. She kept going. She didn't just run it around and, like, well, try to run back. Whilst being scared by whatever the fuck was chasing her. Oh, there's stuff. One of the doors is taking a little bit longer to close. I love the round things. Okay, we found the case. Well, it must be nice and cold against her skin as well. Come on, Susan. Check your surroundings, and then you gotta go back. You gotta go back for your granddad.
Don't stop for anything. Straight there, straight back.
You can do it. I thought the door wasn't opening then. And I thought a fowl was going to be stood right outside. But I don't blame her being scared of the thunder and lightning. I don't like the stuff either. That was the ending? Okay. Shit, it's gone into... Went into the next episode. It's not done that before, like loading, and it didn't give me any time to select to stop it. That must be new things. I've got to be wary of that next time. But okay, that was a good episode. It was. I think I preferred the last one, but that was still a good episode. I liked seeing how even though Ian and the Doctor and Barbara and Susan were arguing, they still looked after each other. They didn't want each other to die. I like that. They're still caring for the Doctor. I still think, I know it's probably going for like modern Who and modern television where if somebody's got some kind of chemistry, people automatically think, oh, they're going to end up in a relationship. But I do feel like there's something between Susan and Ian. Not Susan and Ian. Jesus, that would be completely wrong. Scratch what I just said. Not Susan and Ian. No. Barbara. No. Barbara and Ian. But that might just be made because of what we're used to seeing on television nowadays. Unfortunately, if a female and a male have good chemistry, people automatically think, right, they got to ship them together. But I did enjoy that. That was a really good episode. It was a lot of fun. It was good. It was good. It was like a slower paced one. The last one was relatively slow paced, but it was interesting, developing the relationship. There was quite a bit got done. Well, even though it was in one location, we learned a bit about the fowls, and they say they're mutated, but I don't think they are, because like we saw that thing moving. I know it might just be a classic Doctor Who costume, but to me, it looked like it was maybe they put that over there in case they encounter the Daleks to make the Daleks think they're mutated, you know? So they just like they're like and like some animals have certain like skin, or they're like prick up their spikes or anything like that to ward off enemies. It might be that kind of thing. But we'll find out hopefully next episode. Because they're definitely, because that thing we saw moving looked like a freaking cucumber type thing stood up on its end, you know, with the bottom chopped off. It's just moving like that. But we saw a humanoid hand. So that puts towards my theory that they are just like, they've just got that as like a protective skin to like ward off people, like scare them, like going, oh look, it's a weird fucking floating cucumber thing, you know? Obviously not what they would call it, but you know what I mean. But it's so weird hearing the different Dalek voices. I'm not used to the one iconic voice doing all of the Daleks. So it's weird hearing the different ones, and the only way I could tell, I was having to look closely to see the different which lights were working. Like sometimes I couldn't see all the lights on the heads because obviously they let up when they talk. So I couldn't quite see which one was talking sometimes. It was quite confusing. But I really do like that. I did like it. It was different. It was a slower paced episode, but we learned a lot of things. It was like a fact packing one. You don't always got action packed every single episode, which you don't really. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't know where it's going to go. I really don't know. So I got my head automatically thinking, going, how did they go from this with the Doctor to like the beginning of Modern Who, and like with the Time War and things like that? I want to. Like, my head's already going, how are we going to get to that? What's that journey going to be like? Which is making me more excited to find out more. I don't know what the next episode is going to be like. I'm assuming Susan's going to encounter the Thals on the way back, maybe, or at least see them. I don't know if she's going to encounter, like, see a humanoid one or just see the thing floating. They say, I think this one's about 4 or 5 episodes long, this arc. So I don't know if we'll see Thal's next episode or it'll be the one after that, and they're saving them a bit more. Or maybe we'll see them, like, in their, like, cucumber form. I'm going to keep saying cucumber, so the easiest way to describe what I saw. Maybe we'll see them in that, like, form, but then we'll see the humanoid versions afterwards, because I swear they're at least going to be, like, humanoid. Maybe their faces or the rest of their bodies might be mutated underneath that shell or skin or whatever it is, material they put over the cells. But they got a humanoid hand. At least somebody has. It might just be one single person that's like got to the planet before, and their help, like they've become like one with the tribe, as it were. So there might be like one. There's at least one person on or being on that planet, apart from the Doctor, Barbara, and Ian, and Susan, that's got a humanoid hand. I really don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know. I can speculate for ages, but I really don't know where this is going to go, this one. As I said, I do believe this one was good, but I do think I preferred the last one. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's like the little bits of humour, things like that, the revelation that it's Scarrow. I think it's like the fact that what I've seen in Modern Who is impacting how I'm feeling on this, which is a shame, but unfortunately it's unavoidable. It's whatever, no matter how much you might try to like judge something as completely departed from what else, like a adaptation or sequels or whatever, you can't help it. Just an automatic thing. But this has got me really intrigued, and it's like it's fucking Daleks. I can't help but be excited about what's going to happen next. Like I'm trying to connect what happens in Modern Who as well. I can't help it. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You know when next week's episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.